Oh my God.
Welcome.
I'm like, Elvis, help me, someone. I'm so crap with all this stuff. Sorry.
We made it. We did it. How's it going?
I'm like Googling, how do I go live? Shit.
Yeah, it seems so easy. And then it's not. Oh man, how's it going?
We did it. I actually did one of these the other day and had the exact same problem. So by the end of this quarantine, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. By the end, we'll all be experts, maybe. But yeah, I'm watching a lot of lives that start like, wait, what is that?
It's like
press
this.
that. Oh no! And then you like flip the camera, and then it's just a disaster.
Here we are.
That went relatively smooth, honestly.
Oh, good. I heard you were singing.
Well, I was playing this old hit that you might know. Let me restart it.
Do you remember the choreography?
Yes.
Wait, I'm trying to
I think I can do this.
Look what I found. So I was trying to find pictures. I found this classic American Juniors album. So KATELYN, I gotta say, you look the exact same. How is that even remotely possible? I don't get it.
No.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Oh, there
she
is.
Right
braces and all. Well, so he's not in there.
If people
look, we're together in the inside.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that looks like the cover of like a My Fitness
or like glamour shots or something.
Well, if people don't know, Lucy and I go way back. I've talked about it a bit on here if you've been watching before and if you've seen some interviews with Lucy, but we were both on a show called American Juniors.
What year is it? 2003?
2003. So long ago. But we know each other since we were like 13.
Yeah. You're definitely the only person, you and Ryan Seacrest are the only people, I just name drop Ryan Seacrest, but I do keep up with him and
What's up, Ryan?
And I keep up with you. What's up? And you're the only person. And I think because our families were just so tight during all that. Yeah. Now, funny enough, I'm on a show with Drew, your brother is on a TV show, and I work with Helena, who plays his sister.
Yes.
It's just a lot of small world.
I know. It's
small
crazy.
World things. We've had a lot of fun.
I mean, it's like they only did one season of it. It was after the first season of American Idol, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a disaster. That's why they didn't do it again.
I mean,
no regrets.
Maybe it was before its time.
I mean, it was my first time in LA. Was it yours?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, how did you? Well, I did pull up, and I'll play mine too. But I did pull up your audition.
Oh, I can't wait for this. Wait, let me wait. What did I sang? Was it a Celine Dion song?
Well, I think you sang that at one point, but this is your like official sizzle audition where you were like
my sizzle reel.
I don't know why I just said sizzle.
You just made a sizzle reel for me, and I'm honored.
I made a sizzle reel for this live.
I shouldn't cough online. People are gonna be like, "Oh."
Okay, Lucy.
Oh. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so we're both from the South, and what I love the most about these videos is how country we are when we talk.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's hear
it.
All right.
All right, someone else with her weight in gold was Lucy Hale.
I've been waiting.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're singing that song.
My voice is like really deep.
My dream by doing and just sooner or later, then hopefully my dream will come true.
Hopefully my dream will come true. I didn't even remember a world where I sounded like that. I have so many thoughts.
Okay, I'll play mine too.
Okay, wait.
And then
I'm going to be
singing. Mine is very monotone. Okay.
First audition, KATELYN Tarver.
Hi, my name is KATELYN Tarver. I'm 13 years old, and I'm going to be singing Can't Hurry Love. I need love to ease my mind. I need to find someone to calm.
Yes, Kim.
Mama said you can't hurry love.
My daughter is just the sweetest thing.
I love Kim. I miss her.
Pretty
Mom.
She's just a sweetheart.
Well, I thought this was
my
going to be
gosh.
talking.
No, we definitely need a cameo by Kim.
Because she sets goals for us team.
Okay, well, I thought
look
there's
at us
a video
now,
of
Kate.
me somewhere talking about American Juniors, and I'm like, this is just like, wow.
Oh my God, I can't remember a world where I ever sounded like that.
I know.
'Cause I had to take accent reduction when I moved to LA.
Me too.
But that just seems like a whole other world ago. That's so wild.
Like, yeah, so did you audition in Chattanooga as well?
Yes, I auditioned in Chattanooga. You were in Chattanooga?
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember the day before the auditions, I slammed my finger in the door. So, no, because those auditions that was like the second round. But the first round, I slammed my finger in the door. So there's somewhere on YouTube of me singing whatever I was singing with like a huge finger gas. Like that stuff only happens to me, I swear.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I sort of, and I don't know if you're similar, but like, I wasn't doing anything to do with the entertainment industry, like pursuing a career in this at all before American Juniors.
I mean, we were so young. How old were you at the time? I think I was
13?
13, 14. Yeah. And I remember it was the year after Kelly Clarkson won American Idol.
Yeah.
And I mean, what kid doesn't want to grow up and be like an actor and singer? But
exactly.
But I remember I saw Kelly Clarkson win, and I was like, I'm doing this. I have to do this. I'm gonna be the next Kelly Clarkson. I'm gonna do it.
I know.
And then sure enough, like when she won, they started showing the commercials for American Juniors. And
yeah.
Long story short, if it weren't for American Juniors, I would not be right here, because that was the first time I went to LA, and then that was when like acting started coming into play. So life was funny.
No, I'm exactly the same. It was like the first kind of brush with like being in Hollywood and like getting to do this cool thing and just be kind of plucked out of our little towns.
Oh my gosh.
Talk
about culture shock.
I know. And like, yeah, it totally like opened the door to be like, oh, this is cool. I want to try pursuing this.
Yeah.
Which is just so weird to think about.
It's worked out. So I'm proud of us.
I'm proud of us.
I am.
We're still
it's so interesting. So the other day I was actually looking up like what Taylor and Tori were doing.
Yeah.
And Danielle and
yeah.
Just very cool.
I mean, we had such a like fun experience together.
Yeah.
Because the thing about American Juniors was, which this is tough to talk about for me.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. So instead, they thought it would be like traumatizing for kids to be voted off every week.
Right.
I agree, because it was already a whirlwind.
Right.
And so they would vote one person into a like group instead of, so each week, like if you made it into the group, you were like safe, and if you didn't, you got to perform another week. So we were all together, throughout the whole summer. It was nice because no one like left.
I know. That was a fun summer.
But Lucy did make it into the group and I didn't.
Caitlin, I'm here to tell you that nothing happened with the group.
I don't know.
So you didn't miss much.
I don't know.
But we
I mean, pretty sick.
I remember I was so devastated when you didn't get in, because I was the closest with you. And I had a crush on AJ, which was this one right here.
AJ.
I loved AJ. Melendez.
He was a heartthrob for sure.
Melendez?
Yes.
AJ Melendez. I loved him. I think we kissed once.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember my sister had a crush on your brother.
Oh, well, how could she not?
How could she not? Drew Tarbs.
I won't embarrass Drew by showing some old pictures of him. But
I've got some, but I can find them.
He was rocking.
We'll save it for another day.
Yeah. Drew was rocking. My older brother was rocking the long bleach.
He was the ultimate Abercrombie and Fitch dreamboat.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else do we have here?
I remember after that we both started acting, and we were both filming at Paramount. This is Elby.
Elvis.
How do you feel?
Oh yeah.
He's so dirty. If I don't give him a bath, I'm a terrible mother.
Oh,
We were both filming at Paramount because you were doing Big Time Rush and I was doing a CW show called Privileged.
Yes.
And so we would like see each other.
I know. I think I have a photo of us together, maybe on set. Oh,
I'm sure you still look the same.
I feel like I have it on here. I tried to get stuff together, to where this was going to be really seamless.
That's all right. There are no rules in quarantine, Caitlin.
Look.
There it is.
Privileged.
Oh my goodness. And I was trying to figure out what was around my neck. It's just chains.
It's just a beautiful necklace.
That's good. So was this that was post, I don't know, because there was like a time we were hanging out. You were probably my only friend in LA.
Well, yeah, no, because so we did American Juniors, and obviously, I mean, I do want to show one more clip of this group performance. Because every week we would we would do a group performance, and then
I was so pissed because I don't dance, and
Yeah.
I'm like, these
I
mother
don't
effers are
really
trying to
dance
make me
either.
dance.
But they would like make us dance. But there was this one performance to United We Stand. And I remember you, me, and Chantel Cole on the show had a big moment in this song where we were like all three together and like
I remember we were like, not it.
yeah.
I
So
kind of remember like the movements we had to do. I can't wait for this
let's
actually.
just see. Okay, so this was our big moment. Oh yeah!
We killed it.
And
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh.
that day, like, I remember in the audience, because there was a live audience, for some reason, I mean, I guess not, I probably know why I remember this. The whole crowd, like, gave us a big cheer on that part.
Yeah, we were like the three teens
I
on
mean,
the show.
we felt, like, so cool.
Charlie's Angels. I remember
Yeah, and here's a nice photo.
Oh yeah, with my eyes closed. That was at Teen Choice Awards.
That was
Okay, I remember that was the first time ever at Teen Choice Awards, which was 2003.
Yeah.
Look at Chauncey with his sunglasses. Remember we ran into Stevie Brock, and
Yes.
we were in love with Stevie Brock.
Yes.
Stevie Brock was
gosh.
a
I mean, it
like
was
a Jess.
Rebecca for,
It was like
early-
Jesse McCartney, him. We felt very cool to be
Hillary
included.
Duff,
Hills, we
remember-
love Hills.
I remember Jessica Simpson was there, which was pretty major.
And it was the year the OC came out, so everyone from the OC was there.
Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
Pretty great. Here's another
Yeah.
one that's good.
That's the picture I was just talking about.
Yes. This picture is
Wait,
here.
your video's covering your face.
Oh, I don't know why.
Or on yours, is it flipped?
No, I don't. You know
Well,
what?
for everyone who can't see it, KATELYN looks the same. She still looks like a teenager, so.
Here's the picture I put on my story of us
Oh,
drinking, I
so-
guess, some kind of.
Good Lord, I was tweezer happy. Like, no. Was that, I don't know if that was like an anxiety thing? I don't know.
I
This
don't
is
know. I
bad.
feel like that was just what it was.
Are we drinking daiquiris?
That's what I was wondering.
Early temples? Yeah, well, thank God the brows came back.
Thank God the brows came back.
Vengeance.
Really the biggest glow up.
Well, thank my brows.
You're right.
These 2020 brows, biggest glow up. I'll take it.
Here's a nice little group pic. And
Aw.
I can't keep my face. I don't know how to move my face, but
You're doing it on
that's
purpose.
pretty cute.
Oh, you know what I love to look back on that time is all the fashion. Wow. I wore a full-blown dress over jeans.
Yeah,
Flare
I mean,
jeans.
everyone was doing that.
It's just I think the worst fashion ever is early 2000s.
It's
Low-rise
so bad that
jeans.
I threw an early 2000s themed birthday party last
I know I was supposed to
year,
go.
and
Yeah.
it really takes you right back. Like when you see people in the clothes, you're like, oh my God, I'm
Those
in-
little stretchy shirts from Limited 2.
Yes, I
Those
was
are
like,
my-
I'm in middle school again. This is tough. But yeah, so like after we did American Juniors, like I went back to Georgia because I was just like, you know, coming off a show like that, you have such a like momentum and you're like, okay, great, like this is all gonna kick in. And then I just like went back to 8th grade and was like, wait, like how do I do this?
How do I go back to it? Yeah.
But you ended up moving to LA pretty much right after?
I went home for a year after the group that when we did an album that didn't do anything. And then I started homeschooling because I actually remember, like, I already didn't love school to begin with because people were just really weird towards people who were creative. At least in my school, people didn't understand why I loved to sing or why I loved to entertain or whatever. So I was like, Mom, there's no chance in hell I'm going back to school. They're going to demolish me. Like, it's just not going to happen. So my mom let me start homeschooling. And then shortly after that, I don't know how I did all this research about pilot season, which is when people go out to audition for pilots. I somehow convinced my mom to move out to LA at 15. And I still to this day ask her, I was like, how did you do that? And how did you know things would work out? And she was just like, I just knew things would work out for you. I just had a gut feeling. I was like, that's incredible. So yeah, we moved out. I think we only planned to stay. What?
Shout out Mama Hale.
We love Jules. We love her. Yeah, and then we only planned to stay for a couple of months and been here ever since. Been here ever since. Luckily not in the same apartment. The first apartment we ever lived in,
Was it at Oakwoods? Was it at the
No, this
standard?
was pre-Oakwood. This was we didn't have any TV, and my mom had to work during the day, so I would be alone. So I'd walk to the Starbucks and just read books all day for like a straight year.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But she's incredible. And then I forget, when did you move out here?
So I finally moved out in 2009, and I was like, okay, I know nobody except for my brother. And I was like, oh, Lucy, hey, what's up? Like, what do you do out here? And you were obviously very kind to hang out with me and
It was purely out of kindness.
No,
It was
not
just a
out of
miserable
kindness.
hang.
I know. I mean, I was the new kid, in town, and you were, I mean, I'm not saying you're like, you did it out of pity, but you were very sweet to
Definitely
include
not
me
out of pity.
in a lot of stuff.
That's not.
And I pulled a couple pics from our early days. Like,
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh gosh,
Wow.
my face again, huh?
Well, okay, so this was
How do I move it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
well.
on other people, I don't know.
Well,
You're
just
asking the girl who
really
couldn't
blue
even join
eyeliner.
a live. I said you're asking the girl who couldn't even join a live.
Yeah.
So this was Halloween, probably that year, right?
Probably 2009. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because that was at my boyfriend's house at the time, and I remember we went to the Santa Monica Halloween parade.
yes.
And what were you? We were prom queens.
We were
80s
like,
prom.
I mean, always my go-to for like a last-minute Halloween at that stage was like just an 80s girl, because it was like fun and easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were 80s girls, and I think that was around the time where I was like editing a lot of like vlogs.
Well, and look at you now. This isn't a vlog, though. This is like a little talk show.
I've graduated onto this.
I love it.
Like, we made a little YouTube video.
I remember this. Do you have it?